In this program, we'll have an image that we can make bigger or smaller, and we'll add a reset button as well. There's a template we're going to start with, and we'll work through the pieces that will need to be in here for our program to work. Let's start with setting up the state. We'll create a variable called size and set it equal to 200. We'll need a function to make the image bigger, a function to make it smaller, and then a function to reset as well. In these functions, we'll use the this.setState function. And we'll update the size. We need a similar function to make the image smaller. Here, we're going to change the size by subtracting 25. For the reset image function, we're not going to add or subtract anything because we won't know how many times the user has hit the button. Instead, we'll just set the image back to a size of 200. That's it for that part. Let's scroll down. Here's the image component. The image hasn't shown up yet in our app because we haven't set a size. We want the width and the height to be the size of the state, which was 200. Now when we run, the picture shows up. The buttons still don't do anything yet. So now we have to set the onPress function and add it to these buttons. This touchable highlight shows us the bigger button. So we want to add an onPress function and attach it to our this.makeBigger function. This button is the smaller button. So we'll add this.makeSmaller. And lastly, we have our reset button. And let's see if it all works. When we tap the bigger button, the image gets bigger. When we tap the smaller button, the image gets smaller. And then the reset button will set it back to a size of 200. Now let's create a program to rotate the image. Again, I have a template set up just to show you the basics here. We want to fill in the state with rotation. Rotation is in degrees, so let's start at 0 degrees. We only need one function this time, and this function will change the rotation. This function will add 45 degrees each time it's used. In the reset image function, we'll set the rotation back to 0. Now we scroll down. We have a width and a height this time, and we're not changing it, so it's okay that it's just 200 and not set to a state. But we want to add the transform property here. This property's syntax is a bit difficult and goes a little further than what's needed in this course. So this transform property will always be given to you, and you can just paste it right in. Now remember that our buttons won't work until we add the onPress function. Here's the rotate button. And this one is the reset button. Now let's run our program. Oh, don't forget that this. Now let's run our program. Now our rotate button will rotate the image, and our reset button will set it back to a degree of 0.